Hey everyone, welcome to another Q&A video. Every month this year I've been doing a Q&A on a certain theme. Usually I've had guests with me, but this month I decided to do a solo Q&A all about YouTube. Thought it'd be good to start this Q&A with a question about starting, and Amy asks, how did you finally work up the courage to start putting yourself out there? I thought about it for a while before I started a YouTube channel because it is scary to make a video of yourself and have to listen to your own voice and put it out there for other people to see. I think I got the courage to start when I realized that I wasn't sitting there judging other people for making videos, so why should I worry that other people are going to be doing that to me? Of course there are always going to be people out there who are very negative and have a negative mindset and a negative attitude towards things, but you can't think about those people. You have to instead think about the people who are going to benefit from your videos. I knew that I had a lot of design advice to share, and I especially wanted to talk to students and make the type of videos that I could have really benefited from seeing when I was in design school. That's what gave me the courage to start, was thinking about the people who I wanted to watch my videos and thinking about making content that could benefit them. How do you talk to a camera without feeling awkward? The secret is, you don't. It always feels awkward when you first start, but eventually, just like with anything, you get used to it and it just becomes like normal for you, I suppose. And I remember seeing a question that was very similar to that. This one, how do you vlog in public? Traffic/station shots, ever had anyone object to it? Vlogging in public is always going to be awkward. I mean, people aren't used to seeing other people talking to a camera. You just can't worry about what people around you are thinking. You have to get the shot that you know is going to be useful for you when it comes to editing. And there is sometimes situations like, I don't vlog when I'm waiting on the tube platform because I know that when I put the camera down and finish my shot, I'm gonna have to stand there amongst these people, and that just feels really awkward. It just definitely will feel awkward at first, but it's worth putting up with that awkward stage to get into the stage where it just feels comfortable to talk to the camera, and I promise that if you do it enough, that will happen. Another question about vlogging, do you find it hard to walk and talk while shooting those looking into the camera bits of the video? No, I do not, strangely enough, because if I'm not walking along talking to my vlog, then I'm walking along looking at my phone generally, so. A slightly more serious question from Jess. She says, do you ever worry about the impact doing YouTube might have on your career? It's why I've not started. Actually, I found that doing YouTube has helped my career. I started my channel while I was at one job, and then when I moved jobs about a year ago, my YouTube channel I think actually had a hand in getting me hired because I'm talking about design on YouTube, I'm sharing my knowledge, so that potential employer could see that I know what I'm talking about, that I'm confident when I'm speaking about design, and I think that gave them confidence in me, if that makes sense. I know not every career will be like that, but with design especially, I feel that being seen to be sharing your knowledge and talking confidently about your subject matter is definitely can only be seen as a good thing. That's sort of connected to this question, do your friends/parents know about your channel? Yes, they all do. I definitely didn't hide it when I first started. I was very shy to talk about it at first because it's not like a completely normal thing to make videos of your face talking and put it on the internet. But eventually, as I grew more confident in what I was doing, I was more confident about talking about it to other people, and I'm really proud of my channel, so I definitely wouldn't hide it from my parents and friends. And if you are thinking of starting a channel, or if you have one and you're shy to tell people about it, my advice would be to have some confidence in yourself and back yourself and tell people about it proudly, because making videos and putting them on YouTube is not something everyone has the passion or the courage or the ambition to do, and the fact that you do that is a really awesome thing. So if your friends and parents are supportive and love you, then they will appreciate that about you and they will think it's awesome too, I'm sure. When you first started making YouTube videos, did you have any knowledge in video editing, or did you just gradually learn as time passed? I actually studied motion graphics in university, and for a year there I thought that I actually wanted to major in that. So that was a lot about video editing and pacing and storytelling, etc. So that's where I learned a lot of editing skills, I suppose. A couple of people asked to see my lighting and sound setup. So how about I grab my vlog camera and I'll show you that through this. So I film on a Canon 70D with just the normal 18 to 55mm kit lens. And then my microphone is this Rode video mic. For lighting, I generally use this window right here for lighting one side of my face and then a softbox for lighting the other. And the camera that I vlog with is this Canon S120. It doesn't have a flip-up screen like most vloggers you see have these days, but I actually find that's kind of a good thing because it means that I don't accidentally stare at myself when I'm talking to the camera. That's definitely something that I have to watch when I'm filming proper videos like this, that I don't look over here instead of at you in the lens. Brent asks, how do you manage your content schedule, i.e. picking ideas, writing them, and planning out the shoot? So I have a spreadsheet just in Google Sheets with all the dates down the side of when I publish my videos, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. And then next to them I have the category and then the title of the video that I'm going to make. I do a big brainstorm every couple of months and plan videos for all of the categories that I make videos on my channel, which is design, style, DIYs, and vloggy videos like this one here, or weekly vlogs. And then I basically just look at that list of brainstorms and plan out the content. I try and not have videos that are too similar close to each other, so like I'll have a design video every second week and then a style or DIY one in the middle there. And then I pretty much just work backwards from what needs to be done. So I'll start by writing out a rough like script or outline for the video on my phone on the tube usually, because that's where I do all my writing, and I plan what I want to say so that when I turn the camera on I can have a vague idea of the points I want to cover and I don't ramble too much, because otherwise if I didn't write any points for myself my videos would be way too long, like Q&As always end up being. Some videos take longer to plan out and organize than others. Like DIYs, I always film a few weeks in advance to get all the pieces together, because you've got to film the actual making of the project and then the intro and outro to it, and all that can take a while. So planning a schedule and working out when you want to put certain videos up will help you work backwards and make sure you have enough time to do everything. Do you earn money from YouTube, and how do you grow your audience? A few people asked about audience growth, so I will answer that. But first, the earning money thing. I don't earn money directly from YouTube anymore. I used to have ads on my videos, but this year I have turned them off. I don't have ads on my blog because I think that they look ugly most of the time, and also when it's just an ad network serving up ads and filling them in the space, you don't control the content of them, and I want to have complete control over the brands and products or whatever that get associated with my content. So I figured that if I don't have them on my blog for that reason, why have I got them on my videos? Every now and then I have done a sponsored video, and that's something I'm still not against, because if it's a brand that I respect and actually enjoy using myself, and if it's a good brief that I feel like we could create something together that would relate to you guys watching and that you would benefit from seeing, then I'm definitely open to making that. But I don't do that many sponsored videos because it's rare for the right brand to come along, you know, that aligns perfectly. So you should know that if you ever do see a video marked as sponsored or ad from me, that it's because I've decided that is a good fit and that you will benefit from seeing it. So yeah, I hope you can have faith in that. The best way to support my channel though, if you do like my content, is to purchase something from my online store. I sell t-shirts and printed products, and I just think that's a much better way to support than making you sit through watching ads. As for building an audience, which a few people asked about, honestly, it's just been a natural growth over time. I can't say that there was one particular thing that I did that has helped me build an audience. Some people start YouTube and have like 100,000 subscribers within a year, and that is just amazing because they get picked up by the right people sharing their videos, etc. It is just all that right place at the right time, I think. I've had a few videos that have been quite popular because of the content of them, so like videos about my t-shirt business or about wireframing, or one about spec work that I did that got shared around by a few blogs. You really just have to make content that people are interested in seeing and be smart with what keywords you attach to them so that it's things that people are searching for. That's how a lot of people find my videos, which is really cool. So don't stress too much about audience growth is what I would say. It's much better to build an audience naturally who enjoy your videos than it is to get a lot of people subscribing because you commented like and subscribe and I'll subscribe back to you on someone else's video or something like that, because those are not genuine subscribers who really are interested in your content. I think it's much better to have a smaller audience that's much more interested in what you have to say than like a fake big one, if that makes sense. Do you have management? If not, at what point do you think you will need one if you decide to use it, and how does it work? To be honest, I've got no idea how that works, and I don't have management. That's why I don't know how it works. I personally am not looking to make YouTube my full-time job. I like being a designer. That is what I enjoy doing most, and I couldn't talk about design on YouTube if I didn't do design. Also, to do YouTube full-time, you do have to take on a lot of sponsorships and earn money through advertising and things, and that's just not the main way I want to earn my income. I enjoy doing sponsorships and getting, you know, a little something for my time as a side project, but that's not how I want to earn the bulk of my income. So I do still want to be a designer, and I guess that means that I don't need management as much because I'm not purposely trying to grow my income through YouTube in that way. If management came along who wanted to help me out with my journey and not try and, you know, put me on a path towards doing YouTube full time, then I would definitely be open to that, but I don't know if that's really a thing that people would be interested in doing. What has been your biggest lesson/discovery since you started creating YouTube videos? This is gonna sound really cheesy, but honestly, I've found some confidence in myself since starting YouTube. I started because I thought that I had something to share, but I was really nervous about sharing it. But doing YouTube has made me see that I am a smart person, that I do have things to share, and I hope that you don't think I'm being big-headed and saying that or whatever, but it's been really good for my confidence in talking to people as well, because I am an introvert and I find it hard to strike up conversations with people usually, but doing YouTube has given me the confidence to do that more, which is really cool. Let's end on a nice positive note with this question from my friend Brittany. She says, what's your favourite thing about making YouTube videos? Mine is connecting, woot woot. Mine is definitely connecting as well. Through YouTube I've met so many amazing people and made so many new amazing friends. It's just been really cool to meet people who think in similar ways to you and who spend their free time making things and putting them out on the internet. I just think that's a really cool thing to do. And you know when you just find people whose mindsets you align with, and it's just really awesome. That is why I love doing YouTube and talking to other YouTubers, being friends with other YouTubers, seeing what other people make. There are so many amazing creative people on YouTube who are doing things and putting their amazing stuff on the internet for free, which is just incredible, and I think it's cool that we're all contributing to the internet in this way. I just think it can be a really positive place. YouTube is often talked about as a negative thing. Actually, I just had one more question about negative comments. Where was it? How do you deal with negativity that comes along? Do you accept it and or turn it into something positive, or just ignore it? I ignore the negativity. I haven't found that I get much negativity, to be honest. I feel like I've built this nice positive space where everyone seems to be super chill with each other for now anyway. I don't know, I probably just jinxed it by saying that. But connecting with people and talking to people in the comments is one of my favourite parts about making videos. That's why I always respond to every single comment that I get, and why I love doing that, because you meet so many interesting people that way, not just YouTubers, but people viewing your videos as well. The little bit of negativity that I have had, I've just sort of brushed aside, and there's been a bunch of positive, awesome comments that replace it and override it, so it doesn't bother me too much. That was sort of like 2 questions in one there, and I've just rambled a lot, and I'm gonna end. That was my YouTube Q&A. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If there was another question you have that I didn't get to because I did have a lot that I couldn't answer, or perhaps if you have a new question that has come up as a result of this video, feel free to leave it down below in the comments and I will answer it down there. Thank you for watching, hope you've had a good day, and I will see you on Saturday for a design video. Bye!